you know, I have an ileostomy bag, so I always wondered, like, can I get diarrhea? Hey guys, we're back again to talk about a health update. So I am finally feeling better, but I got the stomach flu last week. So today is Sunday. I got the stomach flu on Wednesday night. The first time it ever happened to me, I was really nervous because I'm like, can I get diarrhea like out of my stoma? Like, I don't know. I would say that yes, you can. So basically how I noticed that it was that versus just like normal output is because it was so much more volume and like quick too. And also it was a different like color and smell and consistency. And so I noticed that it was really like my stoma was emptying pretty fast into my bag, and then it was like a yellow color. So it reminded me of like stomach acid, but it's also like straight liquid. So that was really creepy, you know? I had like a stomach cramping, like a pain in my stomach, and then I would notice that my stoma would like shoot out liquid, like a lot and forceful, you know? Pretty like right after having the stomach pain, and then boom, shooting out liquid. I noticed as I was waking up in the middle of the night to empty my bag, I have an ileostomy bag, and I typically have to empty it, you know, 1 or 2 times a night, and I had to get up 4 times that night, and then by morning it was like, oh, I just had to empty it like every hour, and it was so filled to the brim with liquid, like it was more than I had even taken in. I feel like I started to get really dehydrated on Thursday, and I'm like, oh, Gatorade, that's the ticket, you know? Well, I just haven't felt better. Today is Sunday, by the way, so I really had this stomach bug going through me, and just like my energy was so low Thursday and Friday, and I was so thankful for Saturday to be here so that my fiance could help with the baby, so that I could just like rest and try to get back to healthy before Monday, you know? Well, today I woke up, Sunday, I woke up and I still didn't feel good, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, this is, I can't function like this, you know? I'm like, is this my new normal with how ulcerative colitis is just progressing in my little rectal stump? If you missed my last video, I talked a little bit more about that, but I'm like, this can't be my baseline, you know what I mean? I feel so much better now. I know I had everybody close to me really encouraging me to like go get checked out or go to the ER to get fluids, and honestly, I've been turned away from the ER so many times when I had ulcerative colitis before I ever had ileostomy surgery that I'm like, nah, that's okay. I will not waste my time going there to just get declined. You know what I mean? So, and also they don't want to waste time on me giving me IV fluids when they've got people who are like much more severe and in car accidents and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's what they want to deal with. So anyway, luckily my best friend Hannah had sent me a link today about this mobile IV service. So they actually come to your house or to wherever. Like even if you are, you know, you partied too much last night and you're at a hotel, they can come to your room and like hook you up and everything. So I just had that done, and I feel so much better. When I tell you that I literally was really nervous about how I was going to do the rest of the week, I was like crying all morning because I wasn't sure how I was going to like have the energy to, you know, raise my baby tomorrow. So there's B vitamins in there. That's why I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I feel so much better, and I think this is what I really needed. And a curious thing is, I've noticed this before because I wear an Apple Watch. Sometimes my heart rate will be like 120 at rest. So when my nurse got here, she did the pulse oximeter, and my heart rate was in the 120s before we did the IVs. And then afterwards, it was down to normal, like 88. And I'm like, oh my God, could I be walking around so dehydrated a lot of these times and not even know it? Because with an ileostomy bag, like you need to really stay on top of your hydration. It's so easy to get dehydrated because you don't have that whole large intestine that helps to reabsorb water. So that's something that was really like a light bulb moment for me is like, okay, I really need to do more for my hydration and keep those as like a cue for if I notice on my heart or on my watch that my heart rate's high, I'm probably dehydrated, you know? So anyway, oh, also too, whenever she was doing the IV fluids, it was like going, like the drip was like going pretty fast. And so she said that I was really dehydrated because my body was accepting it quite quickly. So anyway, shout out to Hannah. Thank you so much for giving me that final push that made me decide to like schedule it. I feel like I'm not alone in this, where whenever I feel my energy back, I'm like, great, now I can do all the things that I wanted to do when I was resting, and then you burn yourself out really quickly. So I'm gonna be really mindful of that and not hop to it and do too much.
Future Kayla coming in to say that I did indeed overdo it. And then it completely wiped me out for the rest of the day. So today I woke up and I felt good. Not totally back to normal, of course. We're just gonna try to take it easier today than I did yesterday, and hopefully we'll get through and get back to normal someday. Ay. Just so hard whenever you have a chronic illness that as soon as you feel better, you're like, oh good, I can do all the things that I couldn't do while I was resting, you know? And it's just like, we don't have the same energy rebound as everybody else does. So it's like, when am I gonna learn? I don't know.
But I just wanted to update you guys. I've been feeling like absolute shit for, I would say collectively, the last month, a little bit longer than that, maybe 6 weeks, but really bad this last week. So we're on the mend though, I think. Hopefully that was the worst that it's gonna be, and we're gonna be better here going forward. All right, thanks for subscribing and being here. I appreciate you all, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.